Hey, James Miller here, coming from Fort Worth, Texas. You can follow me on Twitter at James Miller Live. You can also check out my blog at compoundyourdevelopment.com. Today I want to talk to you about entrepreneurship. In fact, I want to tell you about how entrepreneurship saved my life and how it can save yours if you have just 3 key qualities. Now, I'm sure you've thought about in the past how there's got to be a little bit more life than working 5 days a week, grinding away. Just to have 2 weekend nights and wake up Sunday morning thinking, man, tomorrow's Monday, I got to get back to work. Now, that's why I jumped into entrepreneurship. But before entrepreneurship, I had a job, just like everybody else. I had a big job. And I'm going to tell you right now, it got quick, old, quick, fast. I mean, fast, real fast. And I'm going to tell you that in the beginning, though, it was okay. I was fine. I was willing to grind it out. Day in, day out, week in, week out, because I saw that I was making pretty good money. In fact, I was making more money than I'd ever made in my life, and I could spend some time with my friends and family. But then, after a while, I just said, there's got to be more to this than this money, right? In fact, that's because I really want to make more money. But on top of it, I've seen just so many corporations asking their workers to do more work for the same amount of money. And then, you put more time into your job. Next thing you know, you spend all this extra hours during the week at your job. And you say to yourself, I can do it. I can do it for a little while. But as long as there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I just didn't see the light. So I jumped out of working for somebody else and jumped into working for me as an entrepreneur. Now, luckily for me, I've had a lot of great mentors that have educated me and made me realize that you can't trade time for dollars. It's just not possible. It works against you. The equation works against you if you do it that way. And in reality, Eric Thomas says that you got to be allergic to average. And Grant Cardone tells me that there's an average is an epidemic, and they're right. You got to be allergic to average because average is an epidemic. And what's average? Trading time for dollars. You just can't do it. Okay, so luckily I got introduced to a group of individuals, community, I'll call them. It's called the Empower Network. And luckily, although I was looking to be an entrepreneur, I didn't know what I wanted to do or how I was going to do it. But I got introduced to these great people, and they made me realize that I can take my entrepreneurship to the internet and really grow my brand online. And because of Empower Network, I have now given the opportunity every day to grow as much as I can as an individual. And in fact, the better part is I can earn as much as I can every day, every single day, which I love because at the end of the day, it's up to me. And I can't help but smile because I know that I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it happen, right? In fact, I now know that it doesn't take you a special individual. You don't have to have these special crazy skills or knowledge to become an entrepreneur. You just have to have one of these 3 of the 5 following traits. You need to be open-minded. You need to be very coachable. You need to be willing to learn new things. Okay, you need to be a self-starter, and most importantly, you need to believe in yourself. Okay. And I've seen so many times that there's people that have at least 3 of those skills, at least, and they can at least develop them over time. And most of the people develop all 5, right? But they're still unwilling to jump into the world of entrepreneurship. Why? Because they're comfortable. The fact is that we're all creatures of habit, and to leave that job that no longer serves your life purpose is scary. And I've been there. I've done that. I understand. I get it. And I'm not here, to be honest with you, to recommend anybody just to leave their job or quit their job, okay? But what I will tell you, what I will recommend, is if you're at that point where enough is enough, where you know that there's more out there and you deserve more, then you should take a serious look at entrepreneurship. Because it changed my life and it's going to change yours. For better or for worse, right? At least you know you tried. So with that, I ask you today, if you were guaranteed success, what would you do with your life today? If you were guaranteed success, would you jump into entrepreneurship? With that, I'm James Miller, and I'm out.